Hi, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign, and today I'm up in the studio. It's in the evening, and I'm cooking a cake right here on the shelf over my computer. And I'm using the little M2SB 1/3 stove and just a standard nipple cap, so I have to refuel it fairly often because I'm not using a reserve. And we're into it about 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Now I got up this morning, went out, and of course being Monday, we had all the orders to get out from Saturday and Sunday. And it was a list like yay long, and it was a tough one. I spent probably 2 or 3 hours getting all the stuff for Beth and brought it into her. And I was in the middle of a batch of, when she brought the list out, I was in the middle of a batch of M4s. So once I finished the stuff for her, I went back to working on the M4s, a batch of 10 of them. That's a lot of work. And Dwight was here today and was working on electrical. He'll probably finish that up tomorrow. And that's basically my day. It's been really cold all day. It's been in the low numbers. So I spent most of the day right in the factory just building. I probably spent 6 hours today building. But when I get the M4s done, I've got to build a batch of dome top remotes. And then I've got to build a batch of big gulps. So in between that or after that, whenever I get the time, I want to build a batch of 1/3 M2SBs, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get to it in the near future because there's just too much other stuff to build. A busy time of year. So I'm going to turn the camera off, and when this cake is done, I'll let you see what it looks like. Hi, Zeke. It's been about 20 minutes, and I used a little more heat this time than I normally do. I kept the stove fueled up pretty hard. So let's take a look at it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little more brown than it has been in the past. There we go. Yeah. Last time I let the stove really get low on fuel and the flame really get down. So it wasn't nearly as toasty as it's going to be this time. So I'm going to let that set for 10 minutes and cool down so I can pick it out without burning my fingers. And then I'll turn the camera back on and we'll see what we've got. Okay, it's cooled down enough. I should have waited longer, but I want to see what it looks like. I'll bring the camera in a second and we'll dump it now. You got to realize that this was cooked with a stove that only weighs 14 grams. But I did fuel it pretty hard, and it's got a big wick for the size of it. So I may have burned it, but it doesn't really smell burnt. So let's move the old camera right in close here. And I'll turn a couple more lights on here. There we go. That should be good right there. And let's see what we got. Come on, honey. Come on. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what happens when you use too much heat. I really didn't think that stove was that hot, but obviously it was because that burned around the edges. I think next time I might fuel that back just a little bit. But definitely done in the middle. I haven't burned one in quite a while, but I really misjudged the heat of that stove. That stove is hot. So, hey, it can't all be winners. I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Get out and hike, take a friend. enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, try to have a really great day and try to take some time out to have just a little bit of fun today. You deserve it. Bye-bye. Not bad.